Friends, fair warning, this is not an episode to listen to while eating. If this is you, if you're eating, please press pause now and feel free to come back when you're done. I'll be right here. Okay. Friends, beware the loneliness vomit. What do I mean? We can be quick to share our loneliness story with anyone with whom we feel seen, heard, or that we belong. They, however, might not be ready for that. Yuma, and welcome to Connection Espresso. I'm Phil McAuliffe, I'm the loneliness guy, and this is Espresso 4. This is a mini podcast designed to give your mind, your soul, and your heart a quick connection boost as you, a beautiful gay man experiencing loneliness, go about your day. So let's get to it. Hi, YouTube. It's fantastic to see you again. Thanks so much for dropping by for this episode. If you do get stuff from, if you get benefit from these short little episodes, please drop me a comment, like, subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff. It's great to see you. Before we get into the episode, as always, I want to do two things. First, I want to acknowledge and pay my respects to the elders of the Ngunnawal people, the elders past, present, and emerging, and acknowledge them as the traditional owners of the land upon which this episode was recorded and uploaded. I also want to extend that acknowledgement to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples listening. Secondly, I want to acknowledge you, dear listener of the podcast and viewer on YouTube. I want to recognize the courage you have shown in pressing play on this episode, because very few gay men look for content on loneliness unless they recognize that they themselves maybe be experiencing loneliness. However you got here, please know that pressing play is a huge step, and I want to say that I see it and I recognize, love, and admire your courage. My friend, there are two key things that I want to share with you in this espresso. First, you must share your loneliness story. As with any event or emotion that triggers a shame response, and the thoughts and feelings of loneliness almost always trigger a shame response in me, you must share your loneliness story. Shame thrives in the dark and in silence. Shame grows with judgment. Shame cannot live in the light, nor can it live when it is met with empathy. Secondly, but while you must say it, while you must verbally say your loneliness story, you must speak it, you need to be discerning when sharing your loneliness story. Hearing stories of loneliness and disconnection is a privilege, and not anyone and everyone has earned the right to hear yours. Because loneliness happens when we don't feel seen or heard or feel that we belong. We can get really excited and, relieved when we do feel connected, when we feel seen, when we feel heard, and we feel that we belong. In this situation of relief and joy, we can unintentionally use our loneliness story as a way to shortcut connection. We can speak it, or we can gush our story in a way that really can overwhelm others, and they find confronting within themselves. Friends, we essentially can vomit on them. We can vomit our loneliness story on other people. You may have experienced the vomit yourself once or multiple times. You may have even been vomited upon. I told you didn't need to eat you shouldn't be eating while listening to this. But you may have been the vomiteur and the person vomited upon. If you were the vomiter, you may have shared your story with someone, either in person or, as we see frequently, online, and then you notice that they distanced themselves. This then provided another example of how you're unworthy of love and belonging. It's another example. It's another example that you can use that proves that you are unworthy of love and belonging and becomes another shame story. So, what can you do? Firstly, remember that you must share your loneliness story. It's always tough, however, to open up and to be vulnerable. But this is a key step to the connection that you need and deserve. Secondly, remember that it is a privilege to receive your loneliness story, but not everybody has earned the right to that privilege. Thirdly, knowing that you must share your story, and when you do feel comfortable, when you do feel safe, ask permission, seek consent. Let the person with whom you're about to share your loneliness story get into a mode, physically, mentally, emotionally, where they feel prepared. They're in the space for it. So, are you ready to speak about your loneliness in a safe way? Are you ready to learn from your loneliness and begin to get the connection that you need and deserve as the awesome gay man you are? I'm right here for you when you're ready. I'm ready to receive your loneliness story and to help you move forward. So that's it for this espresso. Be sure to check out all my work and services destigmatizing loneliness and promoting authentic connection for gay men globally, for gay men like you, through my website, thelonelinessguy.com. Remember, we're not meant to endure loneliness for long, or we're not meant to endure loneliness alone. You are worthy of love and belonging. You are worthy of receiving the same love and support that you so freely give to those around you. Please remember to like, comment, and share this episode so it reaches more gay men experiencing loneliness and lets them know, just as you now know, that they're not alone as a gay man experiencing loneliness. If this episode inspired you, made you think, or otherwise supported you, please tap the link in the show notes to buy me a coffee. Your financial contribution will go directly to growing the Loneliness Guy and help me reach more gay men. I thank you most sincerely in advance for your generosity and support. Thank you for joining me for this espresso shot. Until next time, take care of yourself, Yara, and enjoy your day.